Over the last 2 episodes, we have gone all out, testing survival gadgets, hiking up a mountain, and cooking up a fine dining storm.
But we still haven't eaten some classic mountain dishes while being here, and that's about to change. So there's been a recommendation to go to a small little cabin in the woods that is usually absolutely jam-packed and it's really hard to get a table. We called up today and apparently they have a table. And this might be the reason why. It's quite a popular spot for walkers, but you can get to it by car, but I'm not sure you can today.
I'm just excited for some mountain food.
So apparently you go down this route, which looks more like a footpath. I can only see footprints, no car prints. There are literally no more tyre tracks. We're going to keep going?
Under the tree.
We're going to keep going?
There's no road here, guys!
Boys, I'm not sure we're going to do this.
This is real. This is off-road.
We might be about to get stuck.
Not too much of a run up, but yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, I need to get around this corner. Let's lose some weight. Is losing weight good?
It's just another oops on me.
Okay, I'm going to go backwards first.
See if you can straighten up your tyres. Maybe you're dragging this one back.
It's just another oops on me. It's just.
If we get to this bit, it's just got no traction. I mean, I like a good walk, and we're only 700 metres away.
Do you want to try try a push, and then we might have to park it somewhere. Get in position, boys.
How come you get the keys?
It was funny to start off with, and now I'm a little bit.
Having decided there was no chance we were getting any further by car, we parked up and continued on foot, excited by what was ahead of us.
So you notice I'm not driving. I wasn't qualified. Tom's taken over.
Situation.
This is where we got in the car, and now we're going the rest of the route on foot. That way. No, that way. No, it's definitely this way.
That's why I started walking this way.
Oh, Edward's these locations. Suddenly.
But while you were faffing around the driving seat, I had plenty of time to study a map. So we're looking for classic mountain food. As always, lost and hungry rules. Follow recommendations. This place was recommended, but apparently you shouldn't try and drive. Maybe you should have skied to it.
Honestly.
This is beautiful.
Stunning.
This is the best way to get to a restaurant.
For context, we've been here for 2 days. I feel like the Alps has put on a show for us. Yesterday, outrageous sunshine. Today, this. Fuck it!
Oh, it's literally the best snow ever.
Apparently this is an amazing restaurant in the middle of the forest. Best entrance to a restaurant I've ever been on.
After a Narnia-like walk through the woods, we made it to the mountain restaurant. We've made it to the cabin in the woods, and like always we asked for permission to film, and the lovely lady said yes, of course you can, but don't tell anyone where it is or who we are, because this is one of the best kept secrets in the Alps.
But what we can tell you about is the food. They sell food that you can get anywhere in the Alps, and we've chosen a few iconic dishes that we think you have to have if you're here.
We've ordered a feast for the table, but we're going to begin with dish number 1.
So this is something that I only learned about a few weeks ago, but it's kind of tartiflette, but with pasta. This is le creuset, and it's just absolutely delicious. It's topped with reblochon, it's got lardons through it. It's everything you want from tartiflette, but minus potato, plus little pasta pieces.
It's the same ingredients and the same hug, and you're only swapping potato and pasta.
I mean, we have a lot of cheese on the table, but it's kind of part of the course.
Reblochon, that's the answer. Cheers. It reminds me almost of spätzle as well. Those little nuggets of dough and dumpling with rich cheese.
Yeah, they're just little squares of pasta. This is a thing where I'm like driving to the mountains and I'm thinking about this dish. And this is the first thing I want when I get here. Oh, it's delicious.
And those little crispy bits around the edge, those are the bits that are just incredible.
You're very lucky because I would never share this with anyone.
It's basically just mac and cheese.
I never thought of it like that. Yeah, it is basically mac and cheese, but it's better than mac and cheese.
If mac and cheese and tartiflette had a baby, that's what you've just ordered.
It's mac and cheese with just the best cheese ever.
Reblochon is the hero.
And it changes things. So the lesson is use great cheese in your mac and cheese and take it French. That has actually just made me happy.
It's a great start, but I love to pick and choose. I can never decide, so I've also ordered dish number 2.
Okay, let's go. Let's move on.
So this secret cabin in the woods is 4th generation, and every time the owner's son or daughter takes over, they kind of add something to the menu. This is their croûte, le croûte, and there's loads of different varieties on the menu. We've gone for the goat's cheese and honey, because as a combo, goat's cheese and honey is one of those things you should look out for in a croûte, in a toasty, or even on a salad. Goat's cheese toasted with honey and walnuts, classic.
It's a classic combination. Tom is just getting fed behind the camera right now.
Dig in, James. Mountain goats or goat's cheese, honey, and some dried herbs on good bread. Actually, great bread. It's like almost focaccia style.
Oh, wow.
It's almost that cross between am I still on lunch if I move to dessert, because the honey is so sticky and sweet, but the goat's cheese is, I'm going to go with funky. It's a funky goat's cheese in the sense it's not really mellow. It's lovely.
The herbs are amazing. Goat's cheese and honey just works, obviously. And the bread is absolutely delicious. Number 3, I think we can all agree that you must have a fondue when you're in the 8 mountains.
Basically any excuse for molten cheese. This is fondue. A raclette would be a very different but similar thing in the sense that it is oodles and oodles of molten cheese and you dip things into a fondue. Raclette is scraped onto things.
It is the best sharing food you can get, I think.
It is social food at its best. This is 2 cheeses, 2 Alpine cheeses mixed together, Beaufort and Abondance, which are similar profile, but when blended together you get a cross between that stringy cheese ball and actual funky deliciousness.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh no. Let's go again.
This is ridiculous.
That is banging. That's so good. It's so tasty.
Our 4th dish to celebrate, which typically might be the first one you start with, is charcuterie. Now this place calls it the Friendship Triangle because it's a combination of French, Swiss and Italian charcuterie, and we've also gone for a green salad which is dressed French dressing style and should not be overlooked. An afterthought for so many people. But I think when you're in France and in the mountains, it is one of those things that accompanies the richness of everything else, and the French dressing just lifts and zings, I hope.
It's always good. I'm going to go for this first.
I fell in love with this even more last summer because I was growing so much lettuce, and it grows almost like weeds. As soon as you pick it, it grows back. You have to make excellent French dressing, and suddenly you've brought something that people overlook to a space that should be celebrated. I love it.
It's great. And it's a little bit of a relief from all the cheese. It's great, because I can relate to it, because I'm always nervous of eating on camera.
Make it awkward, and then it looks deliberately awkward rather than just awkwardly awkward. These also work wonderfully dipped in the cheese. We generally have the best job in the world, but this is a first, one that we have enjoyed every single thing we've ordered, and we're not allowed to tell you about where it is.
It's bizarre, and honestly, I genuinely rate this place. Like, I know you can get these things anywhere in the Alps, and you should definitely try them, but these are fantastic versions of all of those things. And I feel like this place is the kind of thing that you hear about by word of mouth. So if I see any of you guys, I'll tell you all about it.
And that is the beauty of traveling, unlocking these kind of hidden gems, and you have to follow the rules, which is follow local recommendations and always say yes, even if the car can't get you there, it's worth it.
That was wonderful, and you know, if you guys ever do anything like this again, just let me know, I might be available.
So what you're saying is trips, copious amounts of food, friends, booze, and adventure, and you're on board.
You could probably persuade me to come along again.
Awkward out.
Does Barry have to come?